Hey, great morning. And we are actually on live. Again, still trying to build up this YouTube channel because uh, Facebook is very, 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 very fickle. So we're going to build up this Facebook page, YouTube page, and start throwing everything on here from 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning and also 9 p.m. That is the ultimate goal. Again, it's going to be done slowly. Uh, done slowly. Let me just finish putting all the stuff up here live. This morning live. Again, one of the reasons why, and I hate doing the oh subscribe or stuff like that. I hate doing the subscribe stuff and everything else because it's just not my thing. But if they have this little thing to whereas if you do I don't know what the heck's going on with my hair there. If you do 1,000 subscribers, then you could actually start. Hey Al, good morning, Al. How you doing? If you do 1,000 subscribers, you could do live from your phone. I'm not sure. But that is why I'm asking because yeah, I'm so tired of Facebook. I'm tired that anything you say can and will be held against you in force Facebook court. And what sucks about it is that you really can't appeal anything. I mean, on my main page, they docked me for calling someone you're just dumb, stupid, and I mean it's not even a cuss word. I mean, I don't understand if you called someone like you're a whore, you're a biatch or something or a maldición, pero nada. Because I said, hey, these people are dumb and stupid. But anyway, ni modo. One of the things that I was talking about yesterday, because Fred Villarreal, the baseball player, the baseball pitcher, he asked, and I said, that's one of the things that you have to do. You take a hit, you dust yourself off, and you keep on moving forward. I mean, it is what it is. You can't lament or aguitado or like and pout about it. No, you find other means, and we're very fortunate that I think one of the things that Facebook is going to learn sooner than not that they're not the only player in the game. I mean, I'm going to still use it as much as possible, but with that knowledge that they're going to be very, very, very delicate. I mean, I have had friends that are constantly going on into Facebook jail. Some of them deserve it. Some of those people out there, they deserve to go to Facebook jail because they write the most horrible stuff, and they'll put pictures. And I have a friend of mine, a really, really good friend of mine, who does that. And the Chihuahuas, I'm surprised that they even let you have an account. That's the only thing that gives me hope in regards to not completely losing it, the Facebook page, because I mean I've seen a lot of stuff that other people post, and it's really, really very bad. But anyway, we'll be working out of the backup page for at least at least 28, 29, 27 days. That bad, man. That it is what it is. One of the other things that I'm trying to build up, and I've been trying to build up since last time they threw me in Facebook jail, was Twitter and Instagram. And then I was talking to my friend Juan Pacheco yesterday on the 9 o'clock. And the 9 o'clock, we will try to do it on the page. So if the morning one we're going to do on YouTube in order to get that little thing going. And then the evening one we're going to do on Facebook as long as they'll have us. So I was talking to Juan Pacheco, and then Juan Pacheco tells me, hey, you can get you can get blocked from Twitter. I'm going like, I thought they told me that Twitter was very lax about different stuff. Pero al parecer, they're also delicate with some things. I'm not sure. And then I know that a lot of the politicians, they've said out there that they get banned or blocked on Twitter for some reasons or other. I'm actually not completely sure, but it sort of makes sense. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. Please let me know. Just let me know, and then we'll answer as we go along. We'll go over a lot of things that we went over yesterday. Yesterday en la noche at 9 o'clock. Yesterday at night, we talked about. I haven't had my coffee. I'm trying to drink my coffee. We talked about the numbers. I think that one of the things that stood out that there was a death in Hidalgo County in regards to the Rona. This was a 77-year-old mission man with underlying medical conditions died after testing positive for the Rona in Hidalgo County. That they have a total of 3. I think we have a total of 4 in Cameron County. Yes, 3, 4, 4 in Cameron County, and 2 and 3 in Hidalgo, 7, and then 1 in Willacy. That's 8. You know, isn't it one of the things that it's kind of strange that they're not really sharing the numbers in regards or the information in regards to the people that have passed away? I think that we've seen a lot of information in regards to the people that have passed away on social media, but we haven't. You know, we haven't been told a lot about these individuals. Again, no es por nada, but one of the things that I went out there and said is, you know, we're getting a lot of these numbers and so many positives, and we'll go over the positives right now. And then they'll go, hey, well, also you have to understand 270 positives in Cameron County. And they go, yeah, well, yeah, you have to also understand that a lot of them have recovered, and 96 of those 270 here in Cameron County have recovered. And I don't think that either one of the numbers that really tells us a lot, and the numbers don't tell us a lot because it's only in regards to testing 500 and some individuals. I don't have the exact number, but not everyone is getting tested in a county, in a city of 250,000 people in just in Brownsville, Texas. You know, to have 500 people tested, that really isn't a lot. So we have 270, which would be sort of a 10%. But again, that is for the county. But again, Brownsville does compromise a big old chunk of the county. Good morning, Christina. Thank you for coming on. So, you know, it's alarming. What I've told people is I'm not too concerned with the positive numbers. We use it only hopefully to scare people and say, like, guys, there's more people out there than you know. But the truth of the matter is, again, guys, you can have no symptoms. You know, the other day I was thinking that I'm probably going to submit the questionnaire because I keep getting this horrible headache on this side. You know, getting this headache on this side, and siempre ando moqueando como loco. So I'm thinking like I might just go because there's a lot of the underlying symptoms that you don't know. And I talked to Dr. Eder Hernandez, and he said, yes, come in, get tested. I'm going like, okay, a little bit. But again, I don't want to be one of those people that ando asustado, because I'm not. Pero, you know, I want to make sure that I'm safeguarding people around me. I don't want to be one of those, oh, no, I'm positive. I don't want to be one of those people either. But tampoco, I don't want to take the test away from someone that, you know, might actually need it, you know, because we are getting a lot of information about individuals who are wanting to take the test because they feel that they have come into contact with someone that is positive. And again, I don't want to take a test from someone that actually really, really needs it. But I'll contact them today to see what happens. Again, I'm not saying they have it. I'm saying that all of us out there could possibly have it. That's what I'm trying to say. Es que la verdad, we just don't know. We don't know where we've been, what we've touched, you know, and it's like, you see me doing it. And I mean, we see the president doing it. We see the county judge doing it. We see the mayor. We're constantly touching our face. I don't know what it is. Ahí voy otra vez. I don't know if it's, I don't know, it's just culture, but we're always touching our face, you know. Yeah, porque el tío Trump, el tío Trump que nos mandó el cheque. So, again, if you have any fear in regards to the Rona, please get tested. Fill out that questionnaire on btxcares.com and fill out that questionnaire, and then they'll call you and to see if you actually qualified for to be tested. I just want to make sure my hair is okay porque allá Jim Morrison is making me trip out. Que ahora ando despeinado. I'm not. I'm doing okay. In the city of Brownsville, we had a 23-year-old female that tested positive. The 23-year-old female is travel related. Again, people stop traveling. A friend of mine texted me this morning and said, "Thank you, Lucy. Hope you're doing better." Brenda, I love you, Brenda. 23-year-old, a female, was out there traveling. Guys, please try not to be out there traveling. Good morning, Hilda. Morning, Linda. Try not to be out there traveling if you don't have to. A friend of mine sent me a text today that they're wanting to go pick up their son out in college. Love you too, Brenda. Thank you so much. And I said, let's go. And they said, are there any travel restrictions? And I said, well, if you don't have to travel, don't travel. But there can only be 2 people in the car in Cameron County. I said, it's not a statewide issue. It's just county per county per county. But again, if you're going to Dallas, I mean, you're going to pass 1 million counties. So, you have to be aware of all the restrictions in each one of those counties. Here, we're very fortunate that in Cameron County, you have 2. The only requirement is that you have to have, that mask on if there's 2 people in the car. And we'll clarify that again. Also in Brownsville, we have a 69-year-old that tested positive. That's community transmission. So no travel and no link to other patients. So again, those are the concerning ones. We have another community infection, an 82-year-old here in Brownsville. And again, those are interesting because these people didn't travel outside anywhere. And aparte, get this, they haven't really come into contact with anyone that has previously already tested positive. So again, how many people out there are walking around with the Rona? And I would dare say a lot. And again, the thing that really exploded it here in Cameron County for us were the nursing homes. And if you remember right, and I've been saying it for a while, the problem with Washington, why Washington got so bad and why New York got so bad was because of the nursing homes. Did anyone read that story about the New Jersey nursing home? That there were like 70 dead people in there? I can't remember the exact amount, but that it was because of a tip that called in, hey, there's dead people. I see dead people. There were like 70 people that were in the nursing home. I mean, this happened 2 days ago. Or yesterday, I'm not sure. But guys, and our issue here is the nursing homes. Ahora, one of the things that they mentioned on the bottom of the report that comes in from the health department is that it's not just the nursing home, but the problem is that the employees, they're not only there. 17 bodies in nursing home. 17? I thought it was more than that. Could you Google search it and check? I think it's more than that, but go ahead, check it if you would. Okay, so the issue, it isn't only the workers out there or the residents. The problem is that these workers, the problem is the workers, then they go back home. Oh, thank you, Linda. 17 dead. I knew 17 dead. So the workers out there, they go back home and they started, infecting their family members. And I mean, we have a 9-month-old out of Harlingen whose parent was working out there at the nursing home. That's a big problem. It's not a good thing. And again, so these people are coming out of the nursing home and then they're mingling with their families and their friends and everything else. Not a good thing. Let's see. Harlingen had a 37-year-old, very young. I mean, 5 years older than me. A 37-year-old that that is community based. O sea, no travel. They don't know where it came from, and they have a 21 and a 40-year-old that is linked to previous case. Again, is it part of the RV19 kids, that 21-year-old, or is it a family member from the Veranda nursing home? Just not sure. One of the individuals from Los Fresnos, a 52-year-old, is community based. So Los Fresnos, I mean, you're not out of the woods. You're out there in the woods, because Los Fresnos is a speed trap. I mean, if you haven't gotten a ticket for speeding in Los Fresnos, then you really haven't gone through Los Fresnos. A total of 68 people associated with the Andover, Acute, and Rehabilitation Centers have recently died. That's the one I was referring to, Linda. I thought you said 17. 69. No, 68. I don't know why I was thinking 69. 68. That's the one I was talking to, Linda. Where did you get 17? Is that another nursing home? With 26 having tested positive for COVID-19. So aparte, besides the 68 that already passed away, that's the one I was talking to. I mean, they had bodies in the shed. In the shed. In the shed. They had a lot of bodies everywhere. So it wasn't an issue. There, now she's sending me the right one. That's the one. Oh, 17 bodies in New Jersey nursing home after anonymous tip. But what about the 69 one? Where is that? And over? I knew it was 70. Anyway, thanks for sending that in, Linda. But again, I just did. I just checked my text messages. But what about the 68? Where did those come from? Where's Andover? Oh, boy. I hate having to read a lot of stuff. 17. New Jersey police found 17 bodies in one of the state's largest nursing homes. Anonymous tip said a body was being stored in a shed. That's what I said. A total of 68 people associated with the Andover Rehabilitation Center have recently died. Okay, yeah. So they found 17 bodies, but 68 people had died. Good morning, Eddie. Thanks for being on. So again, I mean, it's everywhere, folks. Again, that's why we have to maintain the social distancing. Now, this thing about opening back up, the governor is going to have a live press conference at 12. I'm going to be on it to bring information later on today. And, and I'll post some, and then we'll go over it tonight. Buenos dias, Montoya boys. Appreciate you. Thank you, Montoya boys, for everything y'all do for people out there in Los Fresnos. And people in Browns have gone to Montoya boys out there that drive through. Thanks, man. Y'all are amazing. But the governor is going to tell us how we're going to reopen the Texas economy, executive order. So we'll see what he says, what we can do, what we're not going to be able to do. I guess we'll find out sooner than not. My concern is it starts putting in la mente de las personas like, it's okay, not a big deal. It is a big deal. I think it's still a very, very big deal, because especially in our area, maybe, again, and my thing is maybe in some smaller towns, it's not such a big deal. Smaller towns, they don't have many people in there. So a lot of people haven't been affected by the Rona. But again, we don't live in a small town. We don't only live in a big town, but besides that, we live in a border town. So automatically, we're getting a lot of people out there, a lot of individuals out there, and it's not necessarily a good thing. Anyway, so my head, the president then coming out and saying, no, everything's going to be okay. But I go like, stop saying that. I mean, everything is going to be okay sooner or later, but not anytime soon. I mean, honestly, we still haven't, up to this day, we still haven't peaked here in the valley. I don't think anyone is going to will say that. I think that the county judge will come out and say some words after the governor gives some statement as to where we are. But again, it's just a wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see where we are and what's going on. So again, don't feel no se aseguren. I mean, our people le encanta parrandear y le encanta juntarse, like they did this Easter. I mean, don't get confident. It's a little cold, el café. But doesn't matter. Still good coffee. All coffee is good in the morning. So again, numbers are not good. Again, easing off restrictions on a lot of us, not great either. And again, we need more people to be tested here in the Valley. And I think we're going to find out that a lot more people are walking around that are positive. So again, it's not a good thing, guys. 10 more minutes. I'm going to do 30 minutes. In regards to, again, traveling, no more than 2 people in the car. No more than 2 people. In one of the pages, someone made a page. I can't remember the name. Does everyone remember that page name? The page of where they're reporting where everyone's at. Like, acá están parando a personas. It's kind of a funny page. I'm on it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But I can't remember the name of the page. Does anyone remember the page que dice, acá andan los policías acá. Acá andan dando tickets acá. It's like an information page. It's kind of, I mean, I don't know how legal it is to be out there saying where everyone's at. Andrew, coronavirus testing must double or triple before U.S. can safely reopen. Hey, Leo. Good morning, my man. Again, guys, I think it's just a little bit too soon. But again, that's just my opinion. Me pregunto lo mismo. I'm trying to be cute. Checkpoints in Brownsville. That's it. That's the page. I was trying to find it. Thanks, Linda. Checkpoints in Brownsville. I mean, guys, they'll put some very, very funny stuff, but it eases a lot of the tension that I have to, because I don't want to be out there posting, where law enforcement has their checkpoints. But it is kind of a fun page. I'm not saying people should join it. I'm saying people would probably get entertained if you went on there. There were some funny people. That's one of the other things here in Brownsville, man. We have some very, very creative folk here in the city of Brownsville. Very, very creative. And a lot of these pages are amazing. Pero mira, again, if you're going to if you're going to do your thing, be creative. I tried to do my thing, and then I try to add on to my thing, but that's just my thing. I hate when people try to say, I'm going to do what Erasmo does. I'm going to do what Kevin Montoya does out there. No, Kevin Montoya does his thing. Good morning, Pedro. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming on. Kevin Montoya out there does his thing. Erasmo does his thing. We appreciate our talent. Michael Rodriguez does his thing with the Southmost page and stuff. I appreciate talent, man. And I do my best to promote and lo que tú quieras. And do your own thing. Be creative. And this page is very, very creative. So, don't go out there and be a poser. Don't be an imitator. Be someone that, that is original and does your own thing. My friend, Fred Villarreal, baseball player, baseball pitcher, he's out there making these Instagram videos. He invites me to come on, and I'll come on. I know another friend of mine, my memory, I'm getting old. My other friend of mine is making live videos as well, talking about politics. He's a young kid, maybe a young guy, maybe 22, 23. But I like that age group is starting to get interested in regards to local politics. They were telling me that yesterday that Fred Villarreal shared the Sylvia Atkinson post. And again, I mean, I freaked out that he would share it, but it's good. He shared it, and he shared it on his page, and it got shared 481 times. It's kind of a trippy deal because a lot of people, I guess, didn't realize that Sylvia had gotten arrested. That's how disassociated a lot of these people are, the younger people. Fred's in his 20s as well. Major baseball pitcher. I can't remember for the Marlins. I can't remember for who, but he's a baseball pitcher here from Brownsville. Used to go to Veterans. And the guy shared it, and like going like, "Whoa, Erasmo, wow!" We're like, yeah. He goes, "Hey man, but it says there it happened like 4 months ago." I go like, "Yeah, I mean everyone in Brownsville knows they can't." She was arrested 4 months ago. He goes, "Well, we didn't know," and he started sharing it, and it just exploded at the rate this is going. Maybe they need to start testing at Walmart since a lot of people are going for the non-essential things like TVs with a trompas check. Thank you, Christina. Actually, it's I mean, Christina says it's true, and I mentioned it last night. And then I got a little bit of heat for it because we were going like, "Well, it's to stimulate the economy." And TV's got to be sold. And we're like, yeah, man. But again, try to stimulate the economy by putting the money into small business or to your landlord, Mr. Landlord. Who could that be? Does anyone remember Eddie Murphy's on it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's Mr. Landlord. Run! And he'd run up the window. Well, pay your rent, pay your utilities, pay stuff that is essential. I'm still waiting to get my trompas check. I have not received my trompas check. So I'm trying to see if I could get some money from Linda, who Linda got a lot of money from trompas, but she won't budge. But no, hopefully I'll get my trompas check today, and I'm going to pay some debts off, and pay them off and not have to worry about them. And that's what I'm going to do with my trompas check. But yeah, man, yesterday and the day before, there was like mountains of people out there. Yes, you did receive your trompas check. I saw it. There's mountains of people out there, buying those 70-inch curved TVs. You can so it's there. Again, guys, it's cool to have an awesome TV. I mean, I have probably one of the old TVs, not the box ones, but I have one of those flat ones, but it's about that thick. Now they make them like that thick. Casi nada. No, I still have the little thicker ones, and it still works. So I'm keeping it. Oh, one of the things that I discovered last night. Also save some for si las vacas flacas. We still don't know what's ahead. Yeah, we just don't know. I'm using everything to pay off a la deuda. Hey, Chris Bacon. I love bacon. Good morning, man. Save it for the vacas flacas as much as you can, guys. Supposedly, we might be getting another Trump check May 15th, and the Congress is out there trying to fight for us to get 6 months of Trump checks, like $2,000 a month. Me vuelvo loco. I'll go crazy. De gusto. Because 6 months, $2,000 a month, man, that's a lot of cashola. So we'll see what happens, guys. I mean, we just don't know. But they're wanting to open the economy, so maybe that's going to cut the trompa checks. But no, we still need the trompa checks. Anyway, buy essentials. Get ready. We don't know what's going on in our community now. Even if the governor does open up different communities in the state of Texas, I don't think that we're going to be one of them. We're not ready to open up. We did a poll yesterday of people that are going to be sending their kids back to school on May the 4th, because again, that is the date. For someone said they never said May the 4th. That is the date that the superintendent said multiple times on Monday's video. Morning, Luis. You too, man. I hope you have an amazing day. Love y'all, man. That's the date that they gave. We didn't give the date. They gave the date. So again, we did a poll, and I think only one student and one parent said, "Oh yeah, go back to school May the 4th." I'm going like, not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. It's just my humble opinion. Anyway, guys, we'll see what happens today. There's going to be a news conference press conference from the governor. I'm sure a press conference from Judge Eddie Trevino. And then we'll be back to wrap it up later on tonight at 9 p.m. unless something emergent happens. and then we'll come back on and post on the page if we're still on the page. Again, guys, I want to thank y'all so much for following us here on YouTube. Again, if you can share it so that people will subscribe, I appreciate it. And I'm not the one of those that go, oh, please subscribe to my page. But if we are able to get 1,000 people on here, then we'll be able to shoot live videos from my phone. That way I don't have to necessarily come to the office, to this office, or to be on my home on my laptop. We can just run it from my phone. My mask is right here. I'm going to try and get some masks made. People have been asking for them, and I'm going to try and get some of these masks made. I mean, it's a way to get ready for elections in November. Plus, it matches my shirt. So Daddy needs another one. I know, Daddy. I gave him one of my masks. The people that made these masks are SQ Printing, and they'll put anything you want on them, which is amazing. I'm going to talk to them later on today to see what it's going to cost me to make multiple ones. Erasmo, do you know when the quarantine will be over? No, I'm going to best guess 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll start to ease off in 2 to 3 weeks. We'll start to ease off, but no time soon. Guys, thank y'all so much. Again, please share it. Get friends to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I found out that I could put my YouTube on my television through the Fire Stick. I did not know that. So, sorry. I did not know that, but now I do. Guys, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for sticking by during these Erasmo gets sent to Facebook jail times. I mean, I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all make what I do very easy for me. And I do love y'all. Thank you so much. God bless. And again, please share all this stuff. Bring people on. Bye, guys.